Good morning, it's January 29th and I'm Dalton Bell.
And I'm Braden Waller. Let's get into the news.
Have you made your plans for homecoming? Remember, the dance was rescheduled to this Friday night after the snow and ice from earlier this month. The dance is from 9 to 11 in the Commons. Dress your best for poker night for the big game against Marshall. And then pop on over to the dance floor. Miss Mills is also looking for chaperones. Let her know if you're interested.
There will be a lockdown and evacuation drill this afternoon. It's happening at approximately 1:50 in 4th block. Teachers, please remind your students of the safety procedures they need to know. There will be an announcement over the PA system when the drill begins. You can help give the gift of life to someone in need, and it only takes a few minutes of your time.
The need for blood donations is always great. They help people who need emergency medical care. That's why we want to tell you about a blood drive next month. The upcoming blood drive is scheduled for February 21st. There are several students you can talk to sign up. We've got their names on the screen now. You must be at least 17 years old or 16 years old with parental consent. Sign up. Your donations will always help save someone's life. Got a pile of books at your house taking up space? Maybe you've got library debt you need to pay off. You can donate your used books, magazines, and DVDs to the GCHS library. They're having a donation drive from February 3rd through the 28th. Your donations will help fill the shelves and get books in students' hands. Ahead of We Read Week, there will be drop-off boxes in the Commons and library. See Miss Mason if you have any questions.
Do you need help preparing for the ACT exam? There are practice sessions coming up in February. Monday, February 3rd is the science session with Mr. Stom in Sedalia 12. Tuesday, February 4th is math with Miss Delaney in Sedalia 9. Wednesday, February 5th is English and reading with Miss Langston in Fancy Farm 2. These sessions are at 3:15 and are offered free of charge. Are you any good at kickball? There's a tournament coming up and it's sponsored by the Graves County High School Youth Service Center. All proceeds will go to the GCHS Class of 2025 project graduation. The tournament is on March 29th at the Mayfield Graves County Ballpark. There will be 2 brackets, one for students and one for adults. The tournament is from 7th through 12th grade. Each team needs 7 to 12 players and 2 of them must be female. See Miss Riley Roberts if you have any questions.
You've got about 2 days left in this year's door decorating contest. This year's theme is Winter Wonderland. There will be prizes awarded for 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place. The deadline to get your door finished is January 31st. The sign-up sheets for the Student vs. Teacher basketball tournament are up at the blue desk by the front office.
The tournament officially begins on February 26th, so now is the time to get your teams assembled. Each of the team needs at least 5 players, and one of those players must be a female, but you'll probably need more than that. No basketball players are allowed to play, but they can coach you. The tournament bracket will be randomized when registration ends and revealed in a special broadcast in February.
There's still time to order a senior yard sign. You can order the signs through February 7th. The signs are $25 each. Seniors will need to fill out the form at the blue desk to order them. The forms and the $25 payment must be turned into Miss Saltzman or Miss Smith by February 7th. They accept cash or checks. Today's lunch is chicken smackers, crispy chicken Caesar salad, Jack Throgmorton's favorite ham, turkey, and cheese wrap bento boxes, pizza crunchers, pizza, and your normal sides and salads. Now to Zuzu with weather.
Hey GC, it's Zuzu with today's weather. Today we're looking at a high of 58 and a low of 38. Tomorrow's looking the same temperature-wise with a high of 59 and a low of 38. There's a 90% chance of rain tomorrow and a 70% chance of rain Friday. That's all for today's weather. Now back to the show.
早上好，中国！现在我有冰淇淋，我很喜欢冰淇淋，但是冰淇淋。
My first paycheck. This is the best day of my life. But what do I even do with this if it's not cash money? I need help!
Charlie, man, you can turn that check into cash right now.
Does it involve magic spells? Because I'm not down with wizards.
No, Charlie, you just have to take your check to GC Trust.
GC Trust. It's the only bank inside Graves County High School. Opening a checking account is easy to do, plus it's free. And if you put $5 or more in your checking account, you'll get a sweet treat before you leave. Complete with interest rates that are competitive with other local banks. They will help your money work for you. Put your trust in GC Trust.
Thanks, GC Trust.
You're welcome, Charlie.
Come on, bro. Wake up, bro. Read this book. The Christian Lock. Like, bro.
Oh, I can't
You got so
read
many
this
missing
book.
assignments.
Man, I'm not doing all those missing assignments. I'm just gonna fail this class. If only there was a way I could skip some.
Who that?
What if I told you? If there is a way. With this.
What the flip is that?
It look like a blue ticket.
Do you have a class that you really don't want to finish an assignment for?
Yeah.
Or do you have an assignment that you just never turned in? Well, good news for you. Second Chance will allow you one pass per class on an assignment that is current or past. That's not all, folks. If you have no misbehaviors or no unexcused absences, including tardies, they must be used within the 9 weeks awarded to you and will be handed out every 2 weeks in your SOAR class.
Can I use them on a summative?
No, you cannot.
Oh.
Michael, where did you go?
So, did you turn that up for that assignment?
I did. Now that tough assignment won't be tanking my grade.
It's good.
Thank you, Second Chance.
Thank you, Second Chance.
Hey GC, it's Coach Kendall with sports. Dalton Bell has a bad rash, so I'm filling in for him. All eyes will be on the FNB Bank Eagles Nest this Friday. It's a big rivalry game between us and Marshall County. The Lady Marshalls are consistently ranked as a top team in the region. Unfortunately for them, the Lady Eagles have the best record in Region 1. And I believe we beat them on their home court earlier this month. On the boys' side, the Marshalls could be a bigger obstacle. They are still undefeated, though the Eagles kept it close with a 6-point game earlier this month with maybe some questionable calls. A win this Friday would cement the Eagles as a contender for the Region 1 title. That's why we need all the students there to fill up the student section. Remember, the theme is Poker Night, and don't forget to bring your student ID. They will be checked in at the door. Now, before we wrap up the sports segment, I feel like I'm compelled to talk about a national sports issue that is gaining traction on social media, and I wanted to throw my opinion out there. Yes, there have been questionable calls by NFL referees this season. You've all seen it. And I'm not going to sit here and complain and cry about how it's unfair and, that the refs, I'm not going to say the refs, screwed over the Bills season and gave Josh Allen many horrible calls. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to say they should be investigated for trying to take away the championship game away from the Bills, but quit complaining about refs. You have to overcome them. We're going to pray for Dalton Bell's rash that it clears up. I heard Gavin Newsom also maybe got infected by it as well. And I'm not sure exactly what the Bengals have been doing for the last 3 months. But hey, that's it for Graves County Sports. We'll see you guys back over at the desk.
And that's all for today's show.
We'll see you here next time.